to get started, a couple of things. The first one,
একটা
what
ক্লায়েন্ট
did
কে
you end up
বলতেছি
finding when it
হঠাৎ
came to
করে সে
this
লিংক
part
দিছে
here? Where's my screen shared? Yes, this part here. Where is there anything that we can use, whether it be an app or rebuilding out some part of the landing page?
Actually, I've searched it and I found a couple of websites using the same type of style or same type of design where they offer something similar to
Hmm.
Jabby Coffee. Okay, so the first thing I want to say about this is actually Shopify, but this is headless Shopify, which means we have to use React or something else. I mean, custom development for the front end to build like this. And
Okay.
if we want to configure our functionalities, like we have couple of more tabs or something. I mean, in future, if we wish to, so in that case, custom development is everywhere. I actually took time to search and figure out what they are actually using. Some of them are
Hmm.
using React directly, and some of them are using Next.js on top of React, which is actually a library of React. So in that case, I tried to find any type of app that offers the similar functionality or something very similar that they are using. But actually, it depends on the quality, not quality, I mean, the variants and other stuff based on the products, right? Because you
Hmm.
have one product, like you have health related products, and some may have some different products. So the functionalities vary, I mean, should vary depending on the products, right?
Hmm.
So the problem is that there is no just plug and play solutions for that. And then what we need to do, as I just gave you a hint, that we need to go for custom development either,
Hmm.
or I mean, using gem page would be very hectic because you know gem pages and other page builders in terms of this type of custom development, they actually fail to load the page faster and sometimes lacks functionality and
Hmm.
user interaction. So I know that you have an urgency for November 16, which is fine, but the thing is that we have to go for a stable and sustainable thing that doesn't, I mean, that will not just break uh, after 1 or 2 weeks, right? Because
Hmm.
whenever a page is published, then you'll run ads and promote with some other brands. So that will be a
Yes.
very drawbacks for you. So
Yeah. No, and we're coming into Black Friday as well. We're going to have a lot more traffic to the website through Black Friday and Christmas.
yeah. So in that term, I want your opinion because custom development is good, but maintaining and other things is also important for that.
Hmm. What
So
would be what in
mhm,
terms of custom development? A couple of questions.
mhm,
One, how long do you think it would take to custom build out this page if we were to do it on Shopify directly?
mhm.
And then the second is the cost to do that initial, and then ongoing cost to just maintain, obviously, the code breaks and things like that that will need to
Mhm,
be fixed along the way.
mhm. Okay. Okay. So for that, I now can't directly tell you because it's uh, just for I just research and thought that we have these options. I would
Hmm.
rather talk to you and come up with a solution. Okay, or
Hmm.
I want to hear from your preference. So now if you just go for custom development, as you know, and I have been working with you for a long time, and so for that, for breaking things and other problems like this in future, there would be no problem for support from my end, as you know, because we have done this type of things, previously. And
No,
for
I
the
understand. I got you. Yep.
yeah. So and for the development, I need to have some kind of drafts for you to make an estimate for time and costing, because both is important for, I mean, depending on how long we have on our hand to go for that development and make it public with proper functionality. So I
I have a
can, yeah, please go ahead.
question. Could we hypothetically, with the first page, let's say, what did I just do? Hold on. Look, could we hypothetically build out this top part here as custom on Shopify, and then all here, but then you know how Gem Pages you can connect in, say, all of this being in Gem Pages, but this part be Shopify? Is that possible? Because like if we look at our website right now, hold on one moment, I'm just going to cross over. Apologies, my internet is very slow today.
Yeah.
It just loads. But so when you go onto our product page on our website currently, the essentials bundle, if we were to go on that, remember the top part we never actually changed, and we just changed the bottom part. That was Gem Pages. I'm wondering if for right now, ideally, I'd eventually like it all to be custom developed on Shopify because it's more sustainable, right? If something happens to Gem Pages or they have an outage, I don't want our website to go down. I want it to be on Shopify. It's more reliable. However, we ideally, like we're looking at needing this up and ready by about mid-October, so we can have it, sorry, mid-November, so we can have it ready for Black Friday. So in the meantime, this is just taking too long with this internet. In the meantime, wondering if maybe we could start by just custom developing that very top part. And then the bottom, the rest of the section that isn't the purchase part be the same Gem Pages that we've been using up until this point.
Yeah, that can be a solution for, I mean, initial publishing, and after that we can go on building the bottom page, so that and there is a very good what should I say, benefit of using that, as you told already, because Gem Pages might have problems or downsides for some hours or something. So in that time we have option to use custom development, and once built, if we don't update or do something like in a bigger picture, like if we just update the whole theme or something like that, and that may cause problem. Other than that, it's okay to go with this.
Okay, I think this might be the best thing for right now, just because we are on like a time crunch. And then, so what I'm meaning here is like right now, this was the original, like this was the not custom, but it was done in Shopify. And then from here down is Gem Pages. I think because we have two moving parts, right? We have our current, the thing that needs to get done probably first and the most quickly is getting this top part done to look like this. So where we're changing this and just adding in these little parts, this top feature, obviously that'll be for both the adults and then the kids. And then the kids part, the designer, where she's doing it as we speak, we've given her a deadline of the 2nd of November. I apologize, I'm happy to just put in extra as well because it is such a tight timeline to get this one then developed onto Gem Pages. She's developing a much better version of what we've done here, but this will be developed on Gem Pages that then we can create. So there'll be the adults one, which is just changing this top part, and then the kids one, which will be pretty much the same as the adults, minor variations in text of this top part, and then we'll have to build out this bottom part for the kids as well.
Yeah, I understand. And also, if we just keep the Yeah, we can do it, and we can keep building this part in private without publishing
Hmm.
it on the store. And then when we are
Hmm.
done for the bottom top part, because this is the most important part where user should be interacted most of the time, right? And you
Hmm.
expect this. So when we are done with that, we can just go ahead and use the gem pages part for the bottom part, and we can publish a page. And
Yep.
also we have, besides custom development, we have another option for, just for the custom theme injection. If we inject code in the on the theme, then we also can do this type of similar things, but that might slow down the store a little bit, because as you know, you will, I don't know if you have seen this type of stores before, but some stores feels like you are just going back and forth in your folder in your computer,
Hmm.
like they don't have any delay or transition delay for page
Hmm.
changing and user interaction, right? And
I
these
think
type
I'd
of
rather it be faster. I would say, if anything, because our customers are
yeah.
not they. Yeah, if it's not loading fast, they just leave the website.
Yes. So, okay, so for that we should be using, I should use the trending technology right now, because I saw, let me send you one of the pages. Oh, so again, if we just talk about the Javi coffee, they are
Hmm.
using the same technology, and they are using React. So it's
Hmm.
a trending technology right now. And trending means it provides you more efficient way for interaction, and it provides you the faster server response. So customers
Hmm.
don't have to wait for 5 or 10 seconds for the product to be added to cart, and then go for
Hmm.
checkout, and then fill out the forms and other things. So that's
Yep. Okay.
uh, also a matter of consideration.
Okay. Would we actually, question for you? So on the last project where we built out this landing page,
Mm.
roughly how many hours did it take you from start to finish with all the edits and whatnot?
Actually, I didn't track hourly, because I had to, we agreed on a budget, and then
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, and after we agreed, and no matter how many hours I have to put on that project, I just
Hmm.
try to make it perfect, because once we're agreed, yeah, that might take some problem. That might take some extra time, and because of some unusual problem like we had before, and we had to ask help from the Gem Pages support, as you know.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and these type of problems more often happens in development areas, so it's a
Hmm.
common thing. But um, it's not like, I can give a rough idea, but yes, obviously
Hmm.
there is an estimate I can give you for that. But
Hmm.
I can
I'm
yep.
I'm just thinking for this, because we have so many things that are might be ongoing, right? It can almost be difficult to say this is a project, because we're building this, we've got the new kids one, and then there'll also be a few other changes that we'll probably need to make leading into Black
Mm,
Friday, or that
mm,
I may need to email you.
mm,
Would it be something for this project that we could say put it on maybe like 10 Australian dollars an hour, and look, I trust you to keep track of the hours, and just you at the end of each, maybe at the end of it, every couple of days, you let me know how many hours, and then we can,
mm,
um, at say at the end of the month, or even every 2 weeks, whatever it might be, we
mm,
can pay you for those hours. And then that way, if we need extra things done, I can message you and say, hey, we need
mm,
this done, and you can track that and be able to go on and do it for us. Would that
mm.
work for you?
Mm, yeah, that's also good, because if we have, because we don't have any specific things, and you also don't, I mean, like if we just try to come up with a budget and this type of discussion every time, that's actually time, I mean, time consuming
Hmm.
for wait, I mean you have to wait for my confirmation, I have to wait for your confirmation and other things. And hourly is good because whenever you have a problem, you just send me the problem and content or something related things.
Hmm.
Yeah, I just upload it or fix it. So in that way, we're both agreed on a point and
Hmm.
going ahead. So I think it's good.
Okay, I think that may work better, and then at least it means that if we need something, I can just message you. We can do it, and we can get started on this. Because the thing is, we're going to have this, and then in about 2 weeks' time, I'm going to send you a whole bunch of files with the kids once it's done. So it's like we can get started on this now, and hopefully have this part finished in time. And then once this is finished, we can move on to the next thing. Because I think we may have over the coming months, we'll
Mm,
have a little bit extra.
mm,
The other two parts we have in here. So for Black Friday, and this is all of this stuff here is preparing for Black Friday. So we release a new variant of this for kids on
mm,
the 16th of November. And
mm,
then Black Friday, we begin our sale on the 21st of November. And for
mm,
that, here, there's
mm.
some things like we're actually going to remove this 30-day supply. That's not going to be a thing. And we
Yeah.
want to have a 60, 90, pretty much so 1 month, 3 months, 6 month, and 12 month supply. So we need to add a few extra products in there for Black Friday as well. So there'll be some things that we'll just have to work on as well with this as well.
Mm-hmm. Understood. Yeah. I mean, these things will be dynamic because you may have to delete one variant
Hmm.
and add another. So that should be dynamic, grab from the Shopify backend directly.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. In terms of moving forward with this
mm,
and getting started on this top page here,
mm,
two questions that I have is what do you need from me to be able to
mm,
provide you to help with this?
mm,
And then second, what do you think? I know you don't know exactly, but like how long roughly do you think it would take to build out this top part as I mean, obviously like this part, a lot of this first part is already in, but to
mm,
build out pretty much all of this aspect and this stuff into Shopify directly, how long do
mm,
you think roughly it would take, just so I get an idea of the timeline?
mm. Okay. So I can go through this again and I have to check the theme quality because now I'm not going to use the gem pages part. So I
Hmm.
have to check the theme code. So
Yep.
after checking, I can send you the estimate time, or so in that way you can have a brief idea, right?
Okay. That would be great. While you are checking the theme code, is it possible to just clean up any code that shouldn't be there, meaning old apps or anything that could help just speed up the website as well?
Actually, if you mm, ask me for suggestion, and I know that you trust me for that kind of things, I would suggest something for better because I had an Shopify. I had a client with Shopify store. I mean, he had maybe 39 on Google page speed inside,
Hmm.
and he wanted, I mean, whenever I saw his store, it was like there was nothing much, but there were some potential issues like the slider and something. I mean, for that reason they were getting an score of 39. So I removed some of their content, or I moved their content from top to bottom or something else, and do some kind of minification optimization on code and remove some unwanted apps, and then their score was almost 85 or 75. So it was a great shift. So I
Hmm.
think if we also talk about the speed, then we can have a good score. But
Hmm.
I can suggest you because these things also need some kind of analyzation from the tracking apps that actually determines the web page speed. So I can give you the report. I will send you in maybe today, I mean tonight or tomorrow morning. Is that okay for
Okay,
you?
that's fine. And maybe it is that we build these pages out first and then we can clean the website and hopefully we can get this done in time for Black Friday. I just want to minimize any risk that if we get increased traffic to the website that something will break or that it'll load too slow. Like we want to just make sure that it's working as optimally as possible.
I understand your concern. So, okay, so my task is for now today is give you an idea, brief idea about this top part
Hmm.
and also I will give you the idea of building the whole, whole page so that you can have an idea of
And then
both.
just,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. And then also just let me know if there's anything that I need to give you. Say, I need to tell you that we need two more icons here, or do I need to give you any imagery? Things like, I mean, for right now, the text doesn't matter, right? You can just put lorem ipsum text in there for right now.
Mm-hmm.
But just anything that you might need from me, let me know. And I'll make sure that I can get that to you as soon as possible because we obviously, yeah, we have less than a month to be able to get everything live,
Yeah, yeah, I
which is not
understand.
a
I
lot of
mean,
time.
you don't want the project to be stuck for the requirement from you, right?
Hmm.
So yeah, okay. So I'll also tell it, and if the designer is designing, and if he can give us the preview link where she is designing, you can ask her for that, and that would be great for us to discuss more on that because
Okay. She has
some
about a week until we get the first designs, but she usually says she designs on Photoshop, so they'll all be PSD files. But the
oh,
moment I have them,
okay,
I can
yeah,
send them to you.
oh, okay, okay, yeah, yeah. So okay, that's fine because Photoshop doesn't have any type of optimized cloud support so that we can see it live because like Figma, and that's why I
Hmm.
actually told you that I prefer Figma because we can have the live collaboration there.
Yeah.
And that's the actual reason where Figma comes in and play better.
Yeah.
So no problem with that. But let's go with the design that we have on Canva. So
Okay.
if you had, I checked the document and I'll add other information there. Would that be okay?
Yep. Just send me the link just in case I may have lost it. Just send me the link once the document has been updated, and then I'll take a
Okay,
look.
okay, okay. That fine. Okay,
Perfect.
okay.
Okay, very excited to get this going and work with you. And I think once we're done with this project,
Mm.
um, if you'd like, I have a group on Facebook with lots of other business owners. I'm happy once we're done here to, if you want and you want more business from Australian customers, I can post in there for you and just say we've used you and very happy with the work. So we can discuss it at the end. But if you would like to find more Australian business, I'm more than happy to do it because you've been great.
Actually, one thing I don't know if I had tell you, which is I was working with another Australian business, Baby Bub. They are using actually maternity items and facial, some kind of facial things like for you know m- uh, pimples and other for removing these things. Okay,
Hmm.
so they're also Australian. I know that about my country was going through a crisis like civil war a couple of months ago, and
Hmm.
actually I got very supportive approach from there, and I and to be honest, at the first time when I met you, I thought you'd be right, like straightforward lady and very strict, but I was wrong, totally wrong. And I like to work with Australian people because I like their attitude, but sometimes they are very, what should I say? Sometimes they are very specific, concise, but I like their approach, and so I'm open.
Okay, no, that's very good to know.
Yeah.
Very good to know. We can, at the end of this, we can discuss it, and we can. I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy to put it on there to help you get some more business as well.
Okay. Okay. So
Perfect.
I'll send you in a couple of hours. So yeah,
Wonderful.
I'll let you know
Okay,
on Google. WhatsApp as well. Okay.
sounds good. We'll speak soon.
Okay. Then
Okay,
bye.
bye.
Have a nice day. Dude.